Welcome back to another episode of Watch Therapy. Today we have the SSK035 reference number. It's a Seiko 5 automatic GMT. Let's take a moment to connect with this stunner. What the heck? Personally, I think I need to stop thinking of Seiko 5 as some lesser brand, some, I don't know, unwanted relative of a Seiko that's just there to fill a price point. That is not what they are. That's perhaps a little what they do with the price. They're very affordable in general. This one retails at $475 at TikTok Time Shop. But I know they can do better than that. That's suggested retail, SUG. But this just changes my thinking. Look at the bezel. Look at the finishing on there. Golden GMT hand? What? 42.5 diameter with a 41-hour power reserve and this 4R, I think it's 34. Yep, 4R34. 24 joules. I mean, if you like dive style watches, you want that GMT function for a little bit of travel or just some panache. You want a Cyclops eye? Oh my gosh, I might need to buy this. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. And on wrist, it's awesome. I have a 17 centimeter circumference wrist. It's about 7 inches, a little less. I have one wrist that's bigger than the other, but look at that. And I love the bracelet. What a nice touch. A little vintage vibe there, along with how they wrote automatic. At least to me, that feels a little vintage. Sits on wrist very nicely. Now, I think outside the dial would brighten up. You can kind of see the light play there. I think it would brighten up a little. I think I don't know, there's not as much contrast as I would like. Like, I think as it just passing by, you'd see this green watch. There's contrasting indices and things like that. So I guess there is some, but I'm not sure how. Maybe the dial, like I said, when it lights up outside, perhaps that will give more contrast. It's not a screw-down crown, and that, I think, is too bad. Can't get her wet at all. But you pull out one click, and that adjusts the GMT, right? So you could set it to a reference time. That's usually your home time. And then you pull it out one more time. And then you can set your local time. Yeah. I take it back. I think you would set your local time. Yeah, set your GMT time, then you set your local time. It'll start adjusting. And then you see the inner chapter ring. It's got the 24-hour clock on there. You have to do a little military reading, time reading. Put that back in there. Man, I mean, you tell me what this watch doesn't have. What doesn't it have? Right? I think it's got a solid movement in it. It's not the most high accuracy automatic watch, or movement. But so what? This thing you could get for at least $400, maybe less. There's a shot of that case back. Beautiful. You can see it just beating away. Tell me what it's missing. Go ahead, put that in the comments. I can't think of anything. The bezel is interesting. I'll end with this. It's bidirectional, goes both ways. There's no clicking. None. It's very smooth. I don't think you need clicks unless you're like in a true dive environment and you want to know dive time or something of that nature, and you don't want it to be hit and moved. And I will say this isn't easily moved, right? You have to you got to move it. So if I just touch it like that, it's not moving. So I guess I'm not super concerned about the lack of detents or clicking. Nice job, Seiko 5. Should I put the watch down and clap? I should. Instead, I just want to say thank you. Hope you have a great day. I appreciate you taking 5 or 6 minutes of your time and checking out my channel. Got plenty more videos. Like and subscribe if you feel so moved. Thanks so much. Take care.